What girls say about the girl love that girls also like to listen to. Love is the top of an damage that is not little of paper art. Questions about love will help you recover about the time of happiness and share your feeling. In love, the most way is not the beach route, the skin that is when standing the people who love, but it cannot be fucked up, if the pain has been stilling the mind, not knowing never knew. Can be opened. Together and had the truth about love. Happy to learn more about the supplies, the feelings in love. Questions sells about love, but questions about dear love are the error of people who love and love. Some questions about beautiful love that can be a sweet love and romantic. Send to the girl that I miss this life. To express how to feel in someone that know your feelings with that how. Love is the connection of the two minds. A bronze, that is the possibility of the possession of concentration, only one who has been traveling through a love that can think thought, understand about love. Questions about meaningful love. What is good about love means that it is the double love of love? That is the membership of traveling in your homes. If you remember to call the name, write a question meaning. It is an expression of affection for the one who loves, a fondness for the old man, a person who loves each other, but there is no way to stay together. 1. Maintainment is wanting to be on one side, not wanting to remove that one, just 1 second. 2. Love is not a sleeping happy marine, just simple together with the years of the yellow through the day. 3. Reliable to the promise how much together. Keeping your brother's responsibility extra strong. 4. Love capital is a session that has been loving status, yunt even being loose, not having any hospital. Can you understand your love? Love capital is an experience, but happy to want. 5. I remember when that something was really good happened, because I'm the one I want to share. I remember when what something makes me, because I'm a very understanding man. I remember you when you laugh and crying, because you know you can help you up to laugh your laughter. At time, I remember to you, but I remember to you when they're there at the night, think about all the great time that we're also on. 6. You can take 1 minute to feel like a person, an hour to loven one, a day to love one. But it takes a lifetime to forget someone. 7. Remembering about people is recommending the people love, everything happy love you see all. Remains that does not remove a ball of shaping but happy birthday to my heart. 8. Add a daily remove day. I am at the top of the memoirs. Pick sadness no real pain. And real feeling sad. 9. I lang over on the summer single, happy feeling sad to know truthing pain and real feeling sad. 10. Has time to remember but still fake it. Want to meet but still hold the problem. I like to do but just say to want to make friends. Want to expressly love your love but back years are not repaid. 11. I remember when that something was really good happened, because I'm the man I want to share. I remember when what something makes me, because I'm a very understanding man. I remember you when you laugh and crying, because you know you can help you up to laugh your laughter. At time, I remember to you, but I remember to you when they're there at the night, think about all the great time that we're also on. 12. I love him. However, wrong, just need him together, I will not give hand. 13. Every day for together. A mind of interest, a little mind. So also has made anyone enough. 14. Born being a girl's bad. But just need to choose the right man of my life is happy smoke. 15. I just want to love a real last. Then that would come together go to the end of the long layer of life. 16. A girl, know how powerful. Still always want to have a side party guy. 17. You may love who that because their beauty. But remember that, you must finally live with their character, not the beauty. 18. Every day together a little interest, a little mind. As so, also has made anyone. 19. I love you by the most genuine feeling of young children. Just you do not lose hands, I also will not give hands. 20. God's scene, the skins create. But Hanfuk is created by yourself. Therefore, respect the people who are walking with you and join forces to try and do that. Status on love. Good states about love are states, good sayings that will help us to inspire and build a beautiful soul for each person. Love is also strange, though great, but begins with the most simple things. A hesitant love saying, a saying that cares about the smallest things in the other person's life, a saying of love, a saying of trust, a promise to be together for a lifetime. When in love, perhaps the voice of the one you love is the sweetest, the one that the one you love is the sweetest. And when in love, words have power, from heart to heart. Here are the states of meaningful love. 21. I am just me, I am not holy but full of addictive substances. I'm not sparkling but smart enough to be serious. I'm not perfect but at least not fake to me. 22. The appropriate time to meet an appropriate person is Han Fuke. The appropriate time to meet an inappropriate person is Myth. Unsuitable time to meet an inappropriate person is Veen Vong. Inappropriate time meeting an appropriate person is sweet. 23. The greatest happiness in a girl's life. It is not possible to marry a rich husband. It is no more to find a son you love. It's the heart to be loved by a son who is deep in love and ready to share with me all joys and sorrows. Together, create a happy and fulfilling family. 24. I don't want a relationship. When people look and say, they are so beautiful together. But I want a relationship. When people look and admire, say, they are so happy together. 25. People are born not to vanish like a grain of unknown sand. They were born to imprint on the ground, imprinting in others' hearts. 26. Woman's happiness is not so much loved by men, but to be a man who loves me. Sole and only one. 27. To love is to want to be with the person you love. Do not want to leave even half a step away. 28. If you are in love with someone, then be courageous to confess your love to that person. If you can't do it, then have the courage to look at the other person. 29. Nothing saves money and time than love at first sight. 30. That full day is waking up the first person in my mind to think of her. And before you go to bed, the first person to make you miss her is her. 31. With you, no one. Love you, don't add anyone else. 32. True love doesn't need to be in love with someone perfect, but we get more amazing things in imperfect people. Because no one is perfect. 33. Love is the strange harmony of two hearts, like a rhythm, sharing, cohesion, seeing someone like the whole world, and wanting to be with someone for a lifetime. 34. If you're lonely, try not to love the wrong person. And don't fall in love with the wrong person so all your life is lonely. 35. Mutual binding is not necessarily an oath. But there is always a connection between us, that's enough. Sometimes happiness is simply choosing someone whom you love and trust with all your heart. 36. Going all the way together, sometimes hugging is all about making us happier. 37. Sometimes I find someone I love so horribly. But when I was a little far away, I missed you so much. 38. In life, the happiest thing is not so many people love you. The happiest thing is to be loved by someone who loves you so much. For you to do it all. 39. If you say, distance is the reason why we are apart. So, I just need you to take a step forward, and all let me step to you, worry about you, care and love you. 40. Happiness in love is not something big, sometimes happiness is simply doing small things together every day. Top best questions about family love. Unrequited love often gives people a lot of lessons, a lot of suffering, bitterness, despair to the extreme. It is a foolish love that cannot explain the reason why. The beautiful sayings about unrequited sad love to touch people are the sayings, lines of confession derived from the secret of a love heart. 41. Ever, you pick up the phone waiting to hear a warm voice of a person and then, quietly smiling after the sound of hopelessly long and deceiving that maybe people are just busy. 42. People who do not appreciate themselves are not worthy to continue giving love because in the end the person most hurt will be me. 43. Because you love each other while you can, I can't take your picture out of my heart. 44. I don't want to receive you, it's okay. It's okay not to see you. But let me know you're okay, okay. 45. Are you too stupid, because of me that I did not even bother to consider my feelings? 46. Sometimes, quietly following a person who follows her every step with all his heart can be called love. There are unnamed nostalgia, there are unrequited love, but still a happy feeling of being loved the right heart. 47. The most frightening is when we take the courage to message a person, and then return is the cold silence or the involuntary saying, do not disturb me anymore. 48. I don't want to receive you, it's okay. It's okay not to see you. But let me know you're okay, okay. 49. Are you too stupid, because of me that I do not even bother to consider my feelings? 50. Sometimes, quietly following a person who follows his or her every step with all his heart can be called love. 51. Although I'm still indifferent to your feelings, but please don't be so cold, don't cut off all contact, let me feel that I'm so obnoxious. 52. I'm afraid it's all temporary, just an outburst of emotion, just something unclear. Fear of falling in love will have to accept being forgotten again. 53. You and I are like two parallel lines without a ray of hope. 54. There is one person to you, but to you you are nothing. There is a person, you can smile when you are around but when you turn away you cry. 55. Because love is still here and I will be home waiting for you to return with that love. Questions about love. Sad good quotes about sad love. Broken love are good states about sad love that express someone's feelings in love. Those are the nostalgia, the sadness of loving someone but not dare to speak out, when remembering someone but not being able to call or text. Love contains sadness. 56. Only when you truly love someone, will you know my silence is scarier than anything. 57. The saddest love is when you miss someone, really miss you, yet unable to tell that person, I miss you. That can only stand so far away. 58. Whether it's today or tomorrow, I'm missing someone who doesn't belong to me. If you love someone too much, breaking up with you is the most hurtful person. No one understands the nostalgia in your heart for that person. 59. A stranger is someone who comes to you gently, but when you leave a big emotional wound in your heart. 60. Without faith it would never be forever! ! And without sincerity everything also equals zero. 61. Heart boys can love many beautiful people, but they will remember about the best girl to them. Thanks to breaking up and growing more. Heart girl can love many good guys, but they remember forever about the guy who is the worst to them. Thanks to breaking up coldly, stronger. 62. Love is like a sunny day. In the beginning, it was like a warm morning sunlight. Gradually it became as hot and intense as the midday sun. After the heat reached its peak, it became faded and cooled in the afternoon. And finally it turned off in the evening. 63. Sad to make life depressed, what to cry for tears filled Chan bored to do for the ideal of destruction, be firm and forget all. 64. After much love, you are still the one making me cry. After many tears, he is still the one I love. 65. Ask the world. How much additional drugs will heal the disease because of love? Love is suffering, without love is also suffering. This heart must be operated out. Questions about romantic love. Good quotes about the romantic love of couples who love each other are the sweet romantic confessions, the nostalgia for the love for their lover, girlfriend, to show their love with that person. Everybody in life has at least once loved and then can feel all the vibrations of the soul, of the body, and leave unforgettable memories. 66. The greatest happiness in a girl's life: it is not possible to marry a rich husband. Not having to find a son you love. It's the heart to be deeply loved by a boy, and ready to share with me all joys and sorrows. Together create a happy, fulfilling family. 67. Meeting is one thing. Love each other, it's another story. Story a definition. Love is one thing. Coming together is another story. Story of parents. 68. Love is not something to show, it needs altruism and sacrifice. The story of living for each other is a lot harder than trying to die for each other. 69. I never thought we would be together forever, but I believe that each other's will definitely return. 70. People can come together in many ways. That's predestined, but to get to the end, it must be a fate. The predestined how, just follow it. 71. At some point, you suddenly realize that there are people who can only stay in your heart and can't go with you to the end of your life. You have just joined us through the beautiful state sentences about love to feel more deeply about love couples. The state of love, the sayings of unrequited sincere love, help our souls become more emotional, love life and love life more. Love and feel to create beautiful sayings about love.